of the nation as we interrogate President Museveni's vision for the next 5 years and beyond.
Okay, you see, when Professor Imbara was submitting, I think he was giving now flesh to the questions raised by Dr. Stella Nyanzi on the character of Dr. Muganga. What is his record like? Does his record make him a proper fit for a position that is as sensitive as that of Minister of State for Internal Affairs? For all intents and purposes, he would actually be the substantive minister. You just forget about that state there, because the other person that is occupying the substantive position of Minister of State, the one that has been nominated, Professor Ephraim Kamuntu, and I think is well over 75 years. And if I'm going to use the wisdom of President Yoweri Museveni, that when you're above 75, you don't have the vigor. He himself referred to scientists when he appeared on Patrick Kamara's interview on the spot. He said scientists say that after the age of 75, you do not have the vigor and the energy to perform at the same level that you performed when you are a little bit younger. So as we have seen with the case of Kahindo Tafire, the outgoing minister for local government, he was only minister. So the outgoing minister for internal affairs. He was only minister for internal affairs in name, but the ministry was run by David Mohozi, General David Mohozi, who was Minister of State. Yeah, the Kahindo Tafire only would occupy the office and then do his business deals. And then he enjoys, of course, state protection and other privileges that accrue to the office. So I don't see that arrangement changing if we have Parliament approving Professor Ephraim Kamuntu, who was a minister before I was born.
Wow. And
now I have an open roof on my head.
Right.
So you can imagine. So Professor Ephraim Kamuntu would relinquish the powers to the state minister, who would have been an understudy, but then would end up being the de facto or substantive minister of Interior. So if the character of Dr. Muganga is shady, for lack of a better word, then that would actually concern us, like Professor Imbara has said, the people of Uganda and the people of Rwanda. And I think I should add the people of Canada, because he's also a Canadian.
Right.
It's to know what is it with this gentleman? What is it? What is so special? How is he playing the systems in Uganda and Rwanda? What is it? Is he a double or triple agent of sorts? Yeah. So, but for me, my view is that now I'm getting conflicting messages. I got a message, a notification on my phone saying that these fellows, some of the other three were going to be sworn in. Then I've seen another message online saying that they are not going to be sworn in. So we wait to see, because the swearing in function starts tomorrow. I think it might conclude the day after tomorrow in State House. But the question of integrity, I think I already punched holes in his integrity, just like I punched holes in the integrity of the other three. So for me, the moment you fail on that integrity question, on the issue of whether you can interpret a basic law, then we do not even proceed with the vetting process. For me, that is the preliminary. So we cannot proceed now to begin interrogating your education, your academic record, your work experience, and your suitability for office. So this could be a preliminary where I think they failed the integrity test. So we couldn't proceed. Then now you have also asked me to talk about the SONA that we had in this week that just ended. there are like three issues that I want to talk about which came out in that State of the Nation. One, that President Yoweri Museveni, either intentionally or unintentionally, refuses to understand what he's supposed to say in the State of the Nation and chooses to use it as another opportunity to patronize Ugandans and speak in a condescending manner.
Mm.